fund could help explain why the Earth entered its biggest ever ice age around 720 million years ago. They say the Garvellachs provide evidence of what led to the period known as Snowball Earth that can't be found anywhere else. Here's our science correspondent Garvellach to explain.
These tiny islands in the Inner Hebrides of Scotland hold the key to how the first animal life emerged on Earth hundreds of millions of years ago. Each layer of this rock face in the Garvellachs captures a snapshot of the planet's distant past. Scientists have now dated fragments of the rock and shown them to be from the only place in the world to have a detailed record of how our planet plunged into the most severe and prolonged ice age in our history. These tiny grains prove beyond any doubt that the Garvellachs are the best and most complete record of a critical period in our history called Snowball Earth, when, for 80 million years, pretty much the entire planet was covered with ice. If we wind back the calendar hundreds of millions of years, we see that Scotland was in a completely different place because the continents have moved over time. It was south of the Earth's equator and had a tropical climate until it and the rest of the planet became engulfed in ice. But then something remarkable happened.
After the melting of the snowball, we suddenly start to get bona fide, modern-looking animals.
It seems counterintuitive that such a big freeze that could have prevented life was actually the spur to generate this explosion of life.
After the snowball melted, of course, everything that had adapted to that and diversified in those specialist niches would have had to then compete with each other in some kind of arms race.
Geologists have been studying the rocks on the Garvellachs for decades, first on foot, using the only building on the island as a base, and more recently using drones to create detailed computer-enhanced images of the rock layers. If the results are confirmed, these islands could be awarded a golden spike. That's an actual spike hammered in to celebrate the location of a planet-changing geological moment. Researchers will find out next year whether they and Scotland have won the golden spike. Garvellach, BBC News.